the MTPro. This is a planar IEM. Overall build quality, it's awesome. All metal shell. This thing feels great. Like, excellent, excellent build. I have no complaints whatsoever about the build here. It is MMCX. The ear hooks are pretty comfortable. I have no complaints about the cable. Has a slider, splitter, pretty solid, and straight termination. I have no complaints. No complaints about this IEM's build whatsoever. And that's not all. That's not all. If you call now for the low price of whatever this is, the accessories are nuts. It comes with this crazy IEM suitcase. It feels solid. Pop that open. All of the tips you could ever want, like foams, multi-flange. There's like the triple flange in there. There's silicone. All the tips. So many tips. It comes with a 1/4 inch adapter. It comes with a whole second cable with a microphone. I honestly can't believe this thing came with 2 cables and one has a microphone with controls. Like, what? And like all of the tips, I can't get over how good the accessory package is with this IEM. So good. This is the microphone. Like, what? Honestly, this thing, like, I'm blown away by the build and the accessories. And I opened this thing up. I unboxed it and I was like, whoa. I was not expecting that. Like, I was not expecting that sort of an experience. So, awesome. Awesome build. Awesome accessories. Just really well done there. How does this thing sound? Oh boy. Oh man. Whew. I love it. I absolutely love it. This thing's amazing. Do we just end the video there? No. Now okay, so it sounds different in a amazing way. Like, they did this so well. Yeah, bass, super big. It's kind of, some would call it bloat or bleed or whatever. It is going into the mids. Like, it's going. The lowest part in the frequency response, I think, is around 1 kilohertz, which that's totally fine with me. Totally fine with me. The ear gain peaks just before 3 kilohertz. It kind of dips off after that, which is perfect for me because I'm sensitive after 3 kilohertz. Anything after 4 kilohertz, I'm like really sensitive. And then it has solid treble extension. This thing sounds awesome. Absolutely awesome. We'll talk about some tracks in a bit here, but I just want to focus on just kind of the feel of this thing, because this is not your, like, oh man. So it's planar. So, right? So it's not struggling with the amount of bass and lower mids and like mid bass that it has. The separation is still excellent. No matter what I think. Oh man, it sounds really good. I like this thing a lot. It will be making it into my basically daily rotation. Right now, Heyday and D13, which is not a normal D13. It's kind of a, I guess it's safe to call it modded. Essentially, the story of the D13. I was sent a D13 for out to try out. And I'm like, okay, let's try it out. Listen to it, and I'm like, this is amazing. Order one for myself. That one was tuned completely differently. Turns out the one that I was sent to review and just try out was missing the rear dampening. So it had a QC problem. I preferred the QC problem. I preferred the missing rear dampening because it had this crazy bass to it. And that is currently, so the Heyday and that weird D13 with the missing rear dampening, those are currently the IEMs that I use on basically every single day. I love them. So there's that. The regular D13, it was fine, but I ended up keeping the off one and sending back the regular one I bought to the person who sent me the the one with the QC problem, because I preferred the QC problem. I preferred that crazy bass. This has that. This is that. This is that, and so much better, and so much better, because literally like a few months ago, I was in Discord asking in every server, like, does anybody know of an IEM that's tuned like my weird like my weird D13, but with better treble extension? That's what I was looking for. I wanted something that had that same bass with a good amount of ear gain, but like not too much, and treble extension. I was looking for this. I was looking for this IEM, and it found me. It found me. This is a love story. Straight up. This is it. This is it. This is everything I wanted, like, out of that D13. And it's so much. It's so good. It's so good. This is not for everyone. This is not going to be for everyone. It is not a neutral tuning. It's colored. It's warm. It's thick, but it's so good. I really like this. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Let's talk about some songs. Soundgarden. Bass guitar, man, and kick drum, bass guitar, low toms. It's the rhythm. It just makes me want to dance. Nothing is shouty. The ear gain is kept in check. That 1 kilohertz region, because of how it dips out there, vocals aren't in my face. Guitars still sound really good because this has treble extension. This sounds awesome. Uptown Funk. Man, the rhythm section, and like the trumpets start blaring in my ears, like the horns and whatnot. Just the rhythm. I just want to dance with this. Like I literally, like, I'm listening to these songs to do my review, and I'm headbanging and bopping and dancing because it sounds, oh man, this is my thing. I really like this. The Offspring, that beginning intro kick drum. Oh man, it just rocks my skull. Oh, it sounds so good. And yeah, like, it handles like rock, punk, all of those types of genres that, are very like guitar, bass guitar, drums, like that kind of focus. It handles it so well. And it's planar. Nothing's getting, like, it doesn't sound like it's getting busy. It's really stinking good. I really like this thing. Lights, Salt and Vinegar. Now, for some, female vocals are not going to be your thing with this. I get that. For me personally, I don't mind a little coloration on the female vocals. And ooh, the bass. Oh man, this has this really cool bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Oh man, every song I'm just gonna be like, the bass, because that the bass drum, the lower toms, the bass guitar, it's just so groovy, and it has treble extension. I'm stoked on this thing, man. I'm absolutely stoked. Big Boy Kill Jill, just the bass. I'm having a blast with this thing, and I don't think this is a QC problem. I think this is actually how this is tuned. So, like, I can actually be excited about it, because, like, the D13, I made my video, I got the new set, and I'm like, wait a second, I had to make an update video going, okay, guys, I don't listen to that last video. I got this new video. This is just that. This is so good. Not neutral, but so good. So good. It's like it's just so thick. So thick. Face Off, Tech 9. Man, I gotta go to the gym with this thing. I do. Like, I just... I don't know. Nothing gets busy. The vocals are coming through clear to me. They're just fine. And like, it dips out everywhere that I'm sensitive, and it has a boost everywhere that I'm not. And it just, I can blast this thing without hurting my ears. And it just, oh, I love this. I love this IEM so much. I love this thing. Green Day, Longview, that bass guitar. Oh man, bass guitar. Oh, bass guitar sounds so good. So good. And like, okay, so overall, essentially, if you can't grasp what I'm saying here, bass guitar is going to come forward in the mix. Vocals are not so much forward in the mix. Rhythm guitars are going to be a little bit forward, but like lead guitars are not so like in your ear. And then like things like horns and stuff, they're not super up there. It's like, it's super, like it's nice and easy going for all that type of stuff. Like any of the upper registers, it's kind of like, it's chill. But like the bass guitar, the kick drum, the toms, those are a little bit more forward. The rhythm guitar, those types of instruments, those things are forward in the mix. And it's so groovy. It's so groovy. I just want to dance. And yeah, so essentially, I'm gonna finish this review now. Just saying, I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. The unboxing experience was excellent. The listening experience is excellent for me. This is not for everyone. Absolutely not for everyone, but it's definitely for me, and I will be using this pretty dang close to every day, if not, every second day. This is going to work with me. Like, this is going to be chilling with me alongside my Heyday. Those are my daily drivers right now, this and Heyday. And then eventually I'll buy Meteor, because I really like Meteor. Meteor's like taking those two and putting like this and that, like Heyday and this, and if you put them together, you get Meteor. I love Meteor. Meteor is so good. But this is so good too. Oh man. Excellent IEM. Excellent accessories, excellent unboxing experience. Overall, I really dig this thing, and it's going to the top of my list. Not like the very top. Meteor's at the very top, and then it's probably going to be like Heyday, then this, and then, yeah, those are what I'm going to be using on like a regular day basis. And then you got your other stuff underneath that. So like, yeah, I love this. I highly recommend it if you are into the same stuff I'm into. Bass. If you're not like a super, bass head, if you're not into like that thick sound, maybe avoid it. But man, I found it. This is the unicorn. This is the chosen one. I'm stoked on this. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.